What's wrong with farting in a relationship?
If you smelled his farts, you'd understand what's wrong with farting.
Most of the time.
Fart now! Fart now! Fart!
Fart! I told you just fart on cue. It's a natural bodily response. What going on, people? It's your boy Ajiey back again with another vlog. So I'm on my way to Stonebridge Park at the moment to head down for another episode of Rebelz DMC Podcast. And if you're enjoying this and my other content, make sure to subscribe with notifications on. Leave a comment letting me know the type of stuff you want to see and what I should do next. And for extra content, extra footage and all that good stuff, make sure to blam a quick follow to the Instagram. This thing right here. Yeah?
What are you saying, man?
I've got a long journey ahead of us, Gucci. What am I supposed to do? Quick shout out to Gucci Visuals on the camera work. My guy, follow him up on Instagram and stuff.
Yeah, he was like...
Yes, they've come through.
What are you saying?
You saying you good?
Yeah, hey, no, we're not here, man. Continue.
You're not here, yeah?
Okay, cool.
Yeah, when our parents were, I don't know how old your dad is. Well, I had to do like exposing, bro.
Yeah,
I
you change it to expose.
I tried to change it. I can't be tied to this bait and that. But I gotta make a public interview of people drawing out people. So let me change it to exposing.
So I got this on Amazon, I think yesterday. Got this on Amazon. It's something called the Loser Game. I think this is going to give me content for time. So it's got a bunch of cards that basically just ask you life questions, and you pull one of them out, answer the question.
Yep. Camera crew tracks down someone who observed you closely in childhood. What might they complain about in you?
So what would someone complain about you as a kid?
Actually, I was a dickhead still. No, I was a dickhead. I was a cunt. Yeah, they'll just say I was a cunt.
Really? In what way? What did you do?
Like, I feel like my intentions were good, but maybe the delivery wasn't. But when you're a kid, you don't really think before you speak. There's even kids that don't say anything, and then there's kids that do say something but have no filter. And I was that kid that would say something but have no filter.
Yeah.
Okay. What important moves do you keep delaying in relation to your career? I would probably say collaborating. In terms of hitting people up and being like, do you want to collab on something? Because I hate to seem like a beg.
Yeah, I'm the same to
Yeah,
me.
legit, same.
So it's like, if I've got something that makes sense, I'll hit you up. Whereas I know a lot of people that will just hit up their people. Oh, this person
And
has
at least
10 million. Yeah.
I had to do that one time for a video a couple of weeks ago, and I felt dirty doing it. I was just messaging, and my Twitter DMs were just full of people that I begged. Like, can you be in the video? And I was like, but I knew it would be a good video, but I was like, so I have to do this. But alright, listen. What is speaking to me on a level that's calling my name still. About work, if I had real courage, I would probably, I don't even know. Branch out into different types of videos. I think I can get a little bit like stuck in the same type of thing. Not same type of thing, but like, there's certain videos I'm like, that's gonna be sick. But I'm just like, but that's gonna take bare effort, bare thought, and like, it might go to shit. It might not even work, and I don't like binning off videos. So if there's a chance, there's like a 50% chance of a video not working, I'm like, I'll leave it for a week or something. But I don't know.
I feel like we're all winners here because we realize something.
Yeah, exactly. We've let it all out.
Yeah. Okay, so funny story. Liz's birthday was coming up and she wanted to start her own YouTube channel. So what she did is she hit up this podcast space. So me and her ended up planning to do a little podcast talk show or something together for her first YouTube video. Now she booked everything, she done her thing, she messaged the guy, she called him up, all of that stuff. I was just like, you know what, just let me know when it's running, time, dates, blah, 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 and I'll roll through. Me and her were already running late because a lot of things happened before we got to that time, to the point where we were almost about to cancel. She phoned him up, and because we were running late, we almost missed our booking slot. However, he somehow knew that she was with me. He was like, okay, I'll see what I can do. So me, obviously, I thought I had clout and that. Important guy here, man has pull. We get to the place now, Lizzie's phone's about to die, so she gives me the number, so I call up the guy, and it turns out to be my boy from uni, Alpha Red. So, yeah. Here's what happened.
It was actually 2011 when we first met.
Yeah.
2012 was like you were doing your thing, I was doing my thing. 2013 was like final year, so we didn't really see each other that much. But since then, all the way until now, both been active, both been doing our thing.
So basically, my girl told me about a podcast space. and said, let's book a podcast space and do a podcast together. So I let her deal with this whole thing. I wasn't really involved. I was like, I'll come through and help you out and do a bit with you. How could I find out that the guy that runs the podcast space is my boy from uni, Alpha?
Wagwan.
Alpha Red.
Wagwan Theo. Wagwan is he?
The guy that produced £10.
I got 10 pounds, I got 10 pounds, I got 10 pounds on me. I got 10 pounds, I got 2 5s, I got 10 coins on me.
Hey, listen. We've moved up since then, but £10 is a staple in my guy's discography. I feel like it was your first drop in it.
Yeah, it was my first shot. I didn't know anything about music back then. I came to you and I'm like, yo, bro, could
But you know what? You jumped in with it though.
I helped you with a little tune. Like
Yeah. I remember. You were like, can we do it like this? I remember that was in my room in Wembley. I remember that.
We produced that in your room in Wembley, bro.
Shout yourself.
And you do this full time right now.
Full time right now.
No, that's
We're trying, man.
like when you're young, you're kind of like, oh, I want to blow up, become famous. And when you're older, it's like, no, you know, as long as I can sustain my life doing what I enjoy, that's the most important part. And then if you bust past that, that's a bonus.
Yeah.
But if you can be eating good, living good, just based off what you're doing, based off the thing that you find passionate about, that's really just a blessing.
I will say that don't assume I'm living good, but through fortunate circumstances, through hustle, through determination, we've gotten to the level that we're at now.
Yeah.
Both of us, all of us really.
Yeah.
And right now it's like we're still going because that's how we're able to come full circle and reunite. So I think that's lit, bro.
Let's run this boyfriend versus girlfriend. I'm a face Lizzie with this one.
Jesus.
Me and Lizzie are facing off with this one. What are we even facing off on, Liz?
We'll see. Let's not surprise. Let's switch to surprise. No.
I think the verses is very key in
Okay,
there.
him versus her.
You really don't like boyfriend versus girlfriend. Or you could call it BF versus GF podcast.
BF versus GF.
I'm just throwing ideas. This is your thing. I'm
Okay,
an
I
idea
think
man.
we should ask Alpha.
I agree with you. I feel like girlfriend versus boyfriend might pique people's interest a little bit more.
To be fair, I do think Third Wheel sounds better as a official podcast
He's saying
name.
that now because he knows he's already won.
No, why are you doing I'm being honest.
Oh my
Let me
god,
be
no,
honest.
you're not being honest.
Let me
He
be
does
honest.
this all the time, yeah?
This thing, she hates farts.
Fair enough.
She hates farts. Obviously, I'm a gym guy. I eat a lot. Like my farts don't even stink most of the time.
Okay, that's
Questionable.
Huh?
Debatable.
100%